It's the Republicans' turn to take the stage right here in South Florida. They will debate tonight at the University of Miami in Coral Gables, just ahead of the Florida primary. That's next week. And new for you at noon, Hillary Clinton making a surprise visit at a Miami Beach hotel just one day after taking rival Bernie Sanders on stage for the latest Democratic debate.
And we have team coverage for you this Thursday in the fight for Florida. Hatzel Vela and Lauren Livingston are both live at the University of Miami ahead of the debate. And Terrell Fournay is in Miami Beach. Let's start with Hatzel.
Well, ladies, no doubt an important debate tonight because this is going to be crucial going forward when it comes to the GOP race. A lot of folks looking at this important debate because of the primaries that are set to take place on Tuesday. That includes Florida and Ohio, two big states. And of course, we're also going to be looking at the performance of Senator Marco Rubio because after all, this is his home state. The eyes of the nation will be on this stage, the last debate before voters in 5 states cast their ballots. Ohio and Florida set to be the most crucial in deciding the fate of the top Republican contenders. Businessman Donald Trump, though, says he's over the debates.
We've been playing the game now for a long time. These debates, to me, are getting very boring, if you want to know the truth.
I will be on that ballot on Tuesday. I will campaign as hard as it takes. We are going to the White House.
In Hialeah, Senator Marco Rubio optimistic about his home state chances, but the math favors Trump, who still leads the delegate count following his wins in Mississippi, Michigan, and Hawaii, despite attack ads here in Florida and other states. Texas Senator Ted Cruz rallied for votes at Miami-Dade College after winning Idaho, and an endorsement from Carly Fiorina, who says if anyone can beat Trump, it is Cruz.
At this point, I think both Marco Rubio and John Kasich are going to have to look at the race and assess their prospects. It is a simple question of math.
Ohio Governor John Kasich hosted a rally in Illinois looking to win over moderate Republicans and Midwest voters.
$38 million worth of horrible lies, but that's okay. It shows you how brilliant the public is, because they knew they were lies.
Trump was up in North Carolina, where he took hits at Rubio and Cruz. All right, so 99 delegates here in Florida, 66 in Ohio. That gives you a sense of how crucial these states are. We're going to see how these candidates do tonight. For now, reporting live at the University of Miami in Coral Gables, Hatzel Vela, Local 10 News.
All right, Hatzel, thanks so much. And now our team coverage for the fight for Florida does continue with Lauren Livingston.
He is live at the University of Miami to tell us about the excitement on campus.
That's right. I'm right across the street from this debate venue where supporters and opponents of these candidates have now gathered in this free speech area. And then across the street, you have Secret Service and police keeping traffic away from the area right next door to this debate venue tonight. All eyes will be on this campus and these candidates tonight. South Florida has been and will be paying attention. Whether your major is computer science,
I think it's really interesting to be so close to the process itself.
Or political science.
Probably the first presidential election that we had something like at this caliber in a very long time.
Everyone's getting a crash course in presidential politics these days. Have you been following this year's election?
Of course, I love it.
To be honest, it's like a circus to me.
That makes the University of Miami's Bank United Center tonight's big top. The campaign is already bringing out record numbers of early voters in Miami-Dade County alone, numbers substantially higher than what election officials saw in 2008 and 2012. But which GOP candidate will master this ring and come out on top under the big top and take Florida's primary this year?
I think Marco Rubio, he's the senator from Florida. This is his state, and I will not be surprised if he wins this debate.
I think Kasich has a lot of views that are nicest to hear, at least.
I'm leaning towards Trump.
And so is Santiago Portal. We met this President Obama-loving, Donald Trump-supporting, coat and tie sporting, flag and sign waving independent who wants to see Presidente Trump in the White House.
He is no politician.
Okay.
He is an empresario.
While other card-carrying members prefer a Democratic delegation.
Basically, the only person I really do believe in is Hillary Clinton. So.
You know, we shall see.
We shall see indeed. Back live here across the street from the University of Miami campus. These Rubio supporters still out. They expect more people to join them. And of course, perspective is key when you're talking about these election primaries and those old numbers. Remember, in 2012, we had an incumbent in office, so a much different type of turnout, but still significantly more people turning out to early vote this election season than the last two in our area. For now, reporting live there in Livingston, Local 10 News.